Okay, we're back with some FF14 Dawntrail, and this is my new Porksy mount, courtesy of Hippie Base Dude, one of the real homies. And it's so cute. And it can suck in. Whenever it sucks in, never comes back out. Okay, anyways. Happy to be back. We took a little... We got a lot of shit done yesterday. I swear this mount is faster. I don't know if it's just because he's tiny, but... Maybe I should look it up. I'm curious. Doesn't say it's faster, but I don't know, man. We haul ass in this thing. Oh yeah. Alright. Let's get to it. Let's see what's going on with the MSQ. Anvil would propose a course of action. I think it's time. Okay, well, in any case, there are preparations to be made before we can visit the next destination laid out in the saga. The respite would be most welcome. I believe I hear Farard cabins calling our names. It's Beach 30, baby. Zermerwer. Bye! Okay, so we're heading back to Toliolol. Back to our beachside cabin. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, smooth jazz. Rest well, everyone. We can meet back here later on. I have a small errand to run in the city, so I'll leave you to recover. Will you be heading to the palace, Wuklamot? Wuklamot, did you hear me? Lost in our own little world, it seems. Well, no matter. I'll be back soon enough. An attendant is standing by to unlock your cabin. Enjoy your stay. Ooh, we haven't actually gone to it yet. Whap, whop, 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 whop. Oh, I missed it. Fug. Welcome back, Mistress Pinkerton. Your cabin is just as you left it, minus a light layer of dust. Oh, thank you.
You have a moment? There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
I adjusted the sound. It might be a little loud. We'll see.
So,
Are you flirting with me?
It's just too stuffy in here, that's what. We should go outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air. That's what we need.
Dude, just spit it out. What the hell is going on? Sorry to drag you away from your nice, comfortable cabin, but I could feel the walls closing in. Oh, I know. I'll take you to one of my favorite places in Toliolo. That should help me get my thoughts in order. We'll go to the Resplendent Quarter and make our way up from there. I'll always take a city tour. This is that good shit. Let's go, Gaia. Speed it up. Can I get it from here? I can, okay. Shit, I can't. No. Where's the nearest crystal? Damn it, we gotta go all the way back down. Wow. Peshua, what are you doing up and about? Is your back feeling better? It's much healed now, so don't make a fuss. Besides, I can't be lounging in bed all day when you're out here fighting your hardest to win the throne. You're the claimant with the greatest love for peace. I love this nation of ours, and lending you my support is the least I can do. When I see you smile like that, how can I not be encouraged? Oh, there's plenty more who believe in your cause. I can recruit a whole battalion of smiling faces if you think it'll help. Yours alone is more than enough. Thank you, Peshwa. And thank you, Third Promise. I shall pray for your success in the contest. All those smiling faces. Yeah, I saw that. I heard everything. Sorry, Petalum. I'm getting distracted. It's just that, with the progress we've made in the contests, even these everyday encounters feel that much more special. Do you think we can take our time and maybe wander around a little first? Then we can head to that spot I was thinking of. I can feel the fan blowing on me, and then I hear the wind, and it's like, oh. And it's hot as shit in here, so feels like the beach.
This is much better. I used to come here all the time when I was little. Would look out over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of War Zormor? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural? Well, I've been thinking a lot since then. About what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war. And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far. I realize nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others. Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living. And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
That's the sort of thing I'd expect you to say.
Really? I feel proud somehow. It's an answer I arrived at by trying to be true to myself. That you think I succeeded, it means a lot. So, this is my plan.
Oh, hit it, girl. Dish.
When I become Dawn Servant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in happiness. It's just like Kryl said. By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be. It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies.
Wow.
If it wasn't for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much, and in so short a time. There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me? Thank the gods for that.
Well, yeah, at this point, we already killed the withdrawal, so...
Well, I have nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
Wild Sadawato. She's sleeping. Sleeping like a goddamn mummy. Looking like a mummy, too. Clobbering time. You can tell they really wanted you to just like just let go, especially after everything in Endwalker. Whew. Let's go, Gaia. Screed! Oh, turn too sharp. I assume your leisure time was well spent. It was. I was glad to snatch some quality sleep myself. After all, it will soon be back to the road for us. New weapon, okay. The leap to Yak Tel. Elvinote seems eager to review your journey thus far. I'm sure the others will be along shortly. I do hope everyone has rested well. Now that we have refreshed ourselves somewhat, let us consider all claimants as they currently stand. Zeralja and Kona have completed every feat thus far and hold 5 keystones apiece. Uklamat would be equal with them, but for Bakul Jaja's thievery, which has left us one short. That conniving braggart didn't so much as lift a finger for the feat of proof and wreaked havoc for the feat of ice. He can't have more than 3 keystones at most. You may think he can simply steal what he needs to win, but he's sorely mistaken. I will be taking back what is mine. This I swear. I fear that reclaiming your keystone may not be enough. That is, if Bakul Jaja's unleashing of Alagramanda is any indication. Using his lead, I anticipate that he will move to obtain the remaining keystones before disrupting his rival's attempts. We may all find ourselves being forced to take from one another. Fuck that shit. I can't say I'd be comfortable with that. But neither will I surrender my claim to the throne so easily. As for the sake of preserving the happiness of my people, I'll do what I must. The last 2 keystones we require are those of the Lay of Repast and Lay of the Brotherhood. The former depicts the cessation of hostilities between the Mamulja and Expral in the forest of Yak Tel, specifically near a village called Ikraks. That's where I was born, if you recall. I haven't been back there since Papa took me in when I was a baby. Oh. Where the Lay of the Brotherhood takes place, however, is unclear. In the saga, it is said that a foreign explorer came seeking an audience with the Dawn Servant. But little more than that. The Yorzia has a similar tale. The explorer Ketenram befriended a 2-headed king known as the Autark, before commencing his travels across Tural. He journeyed here several times afterwards, but was ultimately lost at sea. At least, that is the commonly held belief. Your 2-headed king certainly sounds like Papa. So this Ketenram fellow must have come to Toliolo. But if he indeed arrived some 80 years ago, the capital may not have been built yet. Vestiges of Yaqui architecture notwithstanding. Wait, you said Autark, didn't you? And Ketenray must have met the Dawn Servant in Mamook. Mamook? Is that a city? One of the grandest in Tyrol, once upon a time in the seat of the Mamulja's homeland. It too lies in Yak Tel, not far from Ykbrox. Then all things considered, Yak Tel seems the obvious choice for our next destination. From here, the safest method of travel is by dirigible. We should make for the landing once our preparations are complete. We're riding in one of Kona's balloons? They can't be any worse than ships, can they? Girl, you ain't experienced turbulence yet. Dirigible landing. Ooh, I'm excited. Have we flown in the air? We have, in Aram Reborn. The next flight to Yak Tel will be leaving shortly. Passengers are asked to keep their hands, legs, and luggage inside the dirigible at all times. Good lord! Can't stop yawning. Whoa. These are cool. Are we sure that thing will stay in the air? All the way to Yak Tel? Are you ready? Bags packed and our goodbyes said? There's no going back once we lift off. Not that I'm nervous or anything. I'm just making sure that you're not nervous. Okay. Really? No. Oh, who am I kidding? My knees won't stop shaking. Hey, will you hold my hand? Just until I settle my nerves? Of course I will. You're the nicest person I've ever met, Petaluma. I'll try not to crush your hand. There she is. Third promise. Wait, just a moment. My blue. My blue and Tobley. Of course, of course. I'll wait as long as you need. How convenient. Sorry to delay you, but we were able to discover the origin of Kryle's earring. Is that so? You said before that it gained popularity in Yak Tel as a protective ward for travelers, correct? That's right. We tracked down the elderly merchant to whom first sales are attributed. According to him, the design imitates an accessory worn by a foreign mage he met at markets some 20 years ago. Little did he know that charming taste of salt would prove to be a commercial triumph. A foreign mage wearing this earring could only be grandfather. Did the merchant happen to mention which market? One in Yak Tel, to where it seems you are already bound. What luck! Then I shall seek my next clue once we arrive. Is it mere coincidence that brought my grandfather there? Or yet another discovery to look forward to? Oh, you heard me? I was mumbling. Thank you both for coming all this way. Anything for the third promise. Good luck with the rest of the rite. Thanks. I won't let you down. I've just got to board this dirigible and I'm as good as there. Last call for passengers to Yak Tel. Last call, get aboard. Bye, y'all. I really hope she wins. Yak Tel will test her mettle, without a doubt. I know you don't, you little asshole. The next Dawn servant must be willing to bear the full weight of this nation's history. no matter how heavy it may be.
The fierce Shabral hunters who laid claim to this land
Shabral?
call it the Azure Forest, Yak Tel. Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named.
Oh, what's good, baloney? How you doing?
It is here where the Shabral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Doing alright? Doing alright? What'd you get into today?
Are you alright?
She's gonna Ralph.
I've never been good with heights.
The vegetation is far denser than in Kozumautka.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
A cenote?
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the Earth, it became susceptible to erosion. Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So, don't take a tumble.
We won't, bro.
It was one time.
Is the Shabral community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
I'm interested to see what this is like. Just working on an instant KO deck. What do you got going on with it? That's not the Polyrath one you were talking about, right? With thicker vegetation comes reduced visibility. I advise you keep someone in sight at all times. King Gambit and Dustclaps. Oh, I remember your King Gambit play. Puts 5 damage onto one Pokemon as an ability. Hell yeah. That is a sick combo. Wow. This zone fucking rules. Huh. So you gotta be able to do it early before their bench is full? Whoa, it's like a sugar glider? Whoa. Oh, we do have Great Ball. Hell yeah. This zone is gorge. Fucking Gorgina. Good. Everyone's accounted for. Eek brush. Eek brush? Brush? I want to say brush. Eek brush is up ahead. Let's be on our way. God, she's so cute. Ooh, cool. God damn it, I can't catch anything today. I'm gonna go attune with this because I know I'll fucking forget. And while I am doing that, I'll be right back. Got a little of the Kolila 12 year. Are we attuned? Aye, we're attuned. Wow, this area is fucking gorgeous. New zone. Yak Tel. Right. How? How do they separate? How do you get a view of the world map? Yak Tel. Okay, gotcha. So, Shaktiral is this way. Teliolo is there. A Raiders shirt. Excelsior Brewing. That would be sweet. I love the fucking Raiders branding. Okay, so I haven't been here yet. I thought we did go there. No. No, I don't want to spoil too much. I don't know how many zones I have left. Okay. Yeah, they got good-ass branding. I don't know anything about them, but Aaronville was not exaggerating about the cenotes. It would be grueling to climb out of one. We have one of his Raiders beanies still. Wait. Hold on. Is it like a knit or like a thick knit, or is it like hand sewn? Thick knit? Okay, I'm curious if... Does it have a little floof on top? Oh, okay. My uncle used to wear one. And it had like a little, like, kind of brownish. What is it? Like brown and gray. Yeah, like little floof. Not my style either. I don't really like the floofs on top. Well, thankfully, we made it here without incident. Let's not dally any longer. Ooh, hell yeah. New weapon. Excited to see what it is. Okay, this is what our new one looks like. Whoa. It's so strange. I feel like I'm not getting like... I guess these are maybe better. Yeah, they are better. Okay. I'm not getting a whole lot of gear so far, which is very strange. 655. Some more chats. 655. Oh, wow. Man, we're fucking replacing all of our gear. Whoa, weird. What is this set gonna look like? The tentacle? That's my tail, bro. That's what the Oras have tails. Whoa. Oh, it's like a raven. That's cool. Wow. You don't like the Oras? What a racist thing to say. Ah, here we are. Okay. I am sensing... We just did a trial, didn't we? Yeah. I'm sensing a dungeon coming on. They're hooking us up with a bunch of coffers. Uklamont's attention is divided between the perilously deep Sinnoh and the Ikbrach. Whoa. I like the dynamic shadows down here. Ready to head on in? We're going in this shit? Why? Oh, inside. Okay. Have they picked a winner yet? No. We got robbed of 2 keystones, I think, by the 2-headed asshole, and then had to pause the saga or whatever, the contest essentially. And yeah, then we had to fight Valagarmanda, which is like this huge fucking, I don't even know, like big winged half snake, half bird thing. And I can't remember if I did. I feel like I might have done that one with Cole, but I can't remember. Our first task should be finding the Elector. Hopefully our relative tardiness will not reflect poorly upon us. The third promise in her retinue, I presume. You presume right. I seek the Dawn Servant's Elector. What a mustache! Then come and join us in the Garden of the Stars at the village center. Everyone is waiting for you. See, when they previewed this and like the little cutscene, this zone, it was like all lit up. Oh, nice. Yeah, it was all lit up and like, what's that called? Bioluminescent. Everyone? And who might that be? There's about one way to find out. Come, let us follow him. They do kind of look like growths. Check it out, bro. Got my hollows. My hollow chart, my Charizards. And then I love this little guy. Never seen him before, but I love him.
At last,
Not in a game, at
we
least.
are graced by the presence
Ugh, I
of
hate
the
Sir
third
Elja.
promise.
Is he gonna shoot? Oh yeah, and then these ace spec things. You can only have like one in a deck, but I love how these cards look. Yeah, it's all coming together. I got like probably 40 more cards to get in shipments, and then I can finally go to a live event on a Saturday. But I bet I'm like a week or two out.
Be waiting on your mangy hide. I wouldn't have bothered with a Ligarmanda in the first
I got disposable income at this point, dude. I'm spending money on hobbies because I don't know. I feel like I was stingy for so long.
You
Wait.
self-serving piece of weaver dung! Do you have any idea how many could have been hurt?
Yeah, so are we just cool with like him being
Now that we are
out and about?
assembled, let us begin. My name is Hunmuru.
Oh, whoops. See?
As a brass rash, I have the honor of serving as a lector.
That's what I meant when I was telling you that I like. I feel like I should look over at this screen more often, probably, just to avoid shit like that. Oh, I missed it. I missed how to say it.
As all four claimants must be present for this feat, we have eagerly awaited your arrival. Third promise. If you would please join us.
They won't, dude. They're fucking... I'm gonna have to make like a cut together pronunciation guide. If there's not already one made.
Thus far, you have faced each other as rivals. The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation. You must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
What? You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
Be warned. Only the triumphant team will receive keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner.
That would be our fucking... That's our chance. Partner up with this guy and then fucking push him into one of those giant pits.
Teams will be decided by lots. Those who draw the same color.
It's gonna happen, dude. What are you getting to? What are you getting into? Oh, fuck. It's gonna happen. Alright, I'm not worried about it.
12 forbid Wuklamat is paired with Bakul Jaja. After all he's put her through.
That's what we want to happen. That's a
Blame her
perfect
if she did something
assassination.
rash. I might even help.
Claimants, please present your colors.
Oh, God.
I have red.
Blue.
On separate teams, then. And the rest?
Red. Which means...
Together again. As fate would have it.
Okay. That would have been our chance. I bet those two are gonna fucking kill each other though.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
Not the one-hit.
Listen well, for the trial that awaits you is as follows. Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional Chebral cuisine. Shibruk Bibil.
Nice, we got a cook.
And now we must cook. Another ludicrous feat.
Okay. Oh, we finally fucking caught someone.
So it might seem, but there's bound to be deeper meaning to it.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
Our promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say? Indeed. If I were to guess at the significance of the feat, few things reflect the history and development of a culture so clearly as its culinary traditions.
The variety of stewed dishes in Garlean cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
The peoples we've met on our journey, they've all had different practices involving food and drink. The Hanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living. So basically, to know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
Well, doy.
With each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture. Is this what Father intended for us all along? But a leader with his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need. It is through embracing innovation, not adhering to tradition, that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future. The rules are simple. The first team to prepare and partake of satisfactory Shibruk Bivir will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance, as well as your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques.
Let's do this. I got my cooking to 90.
Note that you may be asked to retry should your dish fail to pass muster. Let the feat of repast begin.
Alright, who's running next, Bo? Let's go. I want tickets called out. And I want
I've
callbacks.
never actually heard of Shibruk Bibil before. What's it like, I wonder?
Boo. Fuck you. Boo. How fortunate that this feat's unique stipulations have frustrated Bakul Jaja's attempts to delay us. Serves him right. That's what he gets for endangering my people with his schemes. Why doesn't he just compete fairly? He's plenty strong and obviously has a mind for strategy, twisted though it may be. I'll never understand him. Putting aside our competition for the moment, allow me to express how glad I am for this opportunity to work together. As I see it, our team possesses a distinct advantage. We have a fucking fleet of allies behind us. Of course we do. Any team I'm on is bound to succeed. Precisely. You mean we have an advantage in numbers, yes? Our competition is a team of 6, the 2 claimants, Sorel Jaja and Bakul Jaja's lackeys. Whereas we are a team of 9, that's 3 more people we can mobilize. Oh, with the task suitably delegated, it should be a brisk affair to learn the recipe and assemble the necessary ingredients. Oh yeah, we got prep cooks, we got fucking people on Garmo. We got grill, we got saute, we got fryer. Well, we mustn't be overconfident, lest we make a careless mistake that we could have easily avoided. Our first order of business should be determining the recipe for shabruk pibil. We can hardly gather ingredients for a dish we know nothing about. Given the nature of this feat, asking for answers directly may prove less effective than simply observing the daily habits of the Shabrol people. Let us gather here once we have seen what clues this village has to offer. Deal. Deal. Roll out. Roll out. Okay, calling it. Something's gonna be up here. Just kidding. Oh. Colorful spices. A number of spices, some entirely unfamiliar to you, are nestled in a basket. That one's called akiote. We mostly use it to add a bit of color to our most popular cuisine, and its medicinal benefits are significant as well. Akiote? I like this zone. The recipe for shabruk babil. I wish I could tell you, friend. This so delicious is meant to be shared. Alas, we are forbidden from divulging anything. Orders from Hanmu Rook himself. But your mentioning it has given me a fierce craving. I only hope there's still a brook to be had at the market. Wink. Oh. You dog. Give us the answer without giving us the answer. I see. Go Guardian. We ought to cut our losses and head to Mamook. This feat is nothing but a fool's errand. You're the fool if you think he won't tan our hides for leather if we dare to return without enough keystones. Besides, we've taken from the house cat before. How difficult could a second time be? What are you looking at, salt liquor? Mind your own business. Yeah, you better run. Get the fuck out of here. Better talk to the gemstone trader. Whoa. What can I do for you, miss? We just received a delivery, so my wares are available to all who can offer gemstones. Oh, we don't have any? Oh, we do. Okay. Dried fruits. Local merchant. An unusually colored banana peel has been neatly arranged on the ground, which appears to be smoking. Oh no, it appears I've gone and dropped my najul. I mean, shatiki banana peel. I could barely see it for all the steam issuing from my underground oven. Oh, there's nothing like enjoying a tasty banana while you use the leaves in your cooking. Ah. Are we doing like a little sort of like barbacoa style? One second. Sorry, I'm back. But also, I'm back. What did we discover about Shabruk Babil? True to your prediction, the villagers were forbidden from educating us, directly. However, many were still preparing it as one might a staple dish, and observation of their techniques yielded clues enough. A lady blending local herbs and spices was only too happy to describe the ones I didn't recognize, while neither confirming nor denying any relation to Shabruk Papil. But one in particular she attributed to all common Chabral dishes. Oh no! Akiote. I see. Then if Shabruk Babil is indeed a dish as ubiquitous as Alphino claims, we have confirmed our first ingredient. Meanwhile, I did observe a cook burying bundles wrapped in the leaf of najul or banana in certain localities. It would seem they use the use of subterranean ovens is commonplace. I saw the same. I think we all know what's inside those bundles then, don't you? A Brooke, without a doubt. As would be expected of a dish called Shabruk Babil. So to summarize, the dish is one of a Brooke, flavored with a combination of spices that include akiote steamed underground with najul, or banana leaves. Given our assumptions are correct, we must now learn where and how to procure our ingredients. As a staple cuisine, its ingredients would be close at hand, which is why Thancred and I scouted the surrounding forest while you all were exploring the village. Between local vegetation and wild Brooke, we should have everything we need in regards to meat and spices. Ha! Leave it to a master gleaner. What can I say? I'm amazing at my job. With that, we should next divvy up our tasks. While some gather ingredients, others should make ready the kitchen. I can help prepare the kitchen. Me too, me too, me too. Permit me to assist as well. Our ovens will doubtless require firewood, and I have some experience in its gathering. I too should be glad to volunteer mine aid. Then the rest of us will gather ingredients. I can make quick work of the spices and herbs myself. I am happy to lead someone to a suitable Brooke, if they will perform the requisite deed. Alize? As for the najul leaves, I believe I am capable of acquiring that much on my own. Be warned, you won't find najul in these parts. They only grow in the Jatika heartland, forests far below these. Such an excursion may be time-consuming. Perhaps we ought to try bartering first. This feat encourages our communication with the locals after all. Lamachi? Petaluma? If you would accompany me on my errand? Sure. No better way to whet my appetite. Good. Let us be about our tasks then. Come on, get! Come on! Come on, let's go and get those najul leaves. The sooner we do, the sooner we can eat. You're hungry. You're hungry, I can tell. Chest strap of healing. Ooh. Whoa, weird. I like it though. I'm like so covered up. Ooh, I like the feathers. Cool. That's sick. Kona has the look of a man intent on finding bananas. Let us see if there are najul leaves to be had in town. Perhaps the cook Oriange mentioned might be persuaded to spare us a few. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Gotta get bananas. Time to get bananas. Gotta get bananas for our Shabrook Pabil. Cheerful cook. You're not just gonna have some, will you? That would be crazy. Oh, hello again. Did you need something? Yeah, give us all your Nanul cheese. Oh, sorry, not jewel leaves. For purposes other than Shabruk Babil, naturally. Fortunately, I've just used up my last. You'll have to travel to the lower forest for more. Golmajik Grove is the source of the finest Najul leaves you'll find. Wild variants you sometimes see in city markets can't compare. Oh, well, we gotta have the best. We gotta win. I'd hoped to avoid such a lengthy venture, but if there's no other way to obtain our ingredient, then to the Jatika heartland we shall go. Allow me to save you the trip. Hanmuruk. Traveling there requires that you go through the Tianbeck Traverse, but it has caved in due to the recent storm, I suspect. What? But that means we can't get to our Najul leaves. But we can, can't we? If there were no other way of procuring them, you would have suspended this feat, or else altered its objective. Perhaps. Anyways, I apologize for the interruption, but having overheard your conversation, I felt compelled to chime in. It's very kind of you. Any last-minute advice you'd be willing to share? Only to undertake the feat of repast with an empty stomach. You may find Japruk Pabil to be a delicious but daunting dish to finish. I can't wait. I like your mohawk guy. He looks cool. He looks cool. Still, if there are no leaves here, and we can't travel for more, how are we supposed to gather all of our ingredients? These feats are meant to deepen our understanding of the peoples and cultures of Toliolol. So perhaps there is something about Shabruk Babil that we have yet to learn. Something of significance other than its recipe or ingredients. Oh, I see. Like who was the first to make it, its history, that sort of thing. Ahem. If it's Yak Tel's history you're interested in, you should start with the old war. Between the Shabral and Mamouja, right? See. Those forests have borne witness to centuries of warfare, the evidence which remains a scar upon the earth. To know the end of that bloodshed is to know the Shabruk Babil. Huh? What does steam Dabruk have to do with bloodshed? Precisely the question we must answer. Vexing though such a detour may seem, I can think of no other way to approach this feat. In that case, you may wish to visit the site of a settlement ruined by the war, the village of Ilian Aso. It lies a short distance to the east. Is it going to make us sad? The village of Ilian Aso. Understood. Thank you for your help. Come, let's go see this place. Hmm. 265 yalms to the east. Let's get on our porksy. Why can't I jump? Oh, okay, because there's a giant... See? What he said was exactly true. Watch your step, otherwise my dumb ass would be jumping right into it. Necrosis. 16 yalms to the north. I'm gonna guess it's up there, but to the northeast it's not. Whoa, badass. This little, like, forest lake. Ooh, cool. The village of Ilianaso must be further east. Let us continue with haste. For all we know, our competitors may be on our heels. If they are, we kill them. Learning about war? What better way? You know? Don't you dare. Leave me alone, you psycho. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. So far, they have killed it with just the ambient, like, piano music. So nice. This is gonna be sad. Village of Ilianaso. So, this is the village of Ilianaso, or what's left of it. It was a place of light and life. My great-grandfather called it home, in fact. What the? Ukevu? Ukevu? I didn't know you were in Yak Tel. I was picking up lumber from Ikbrash when I heard the third promise was on our way to this site of deep historical significance. I immediately saw another opportunity to be of service, and so followed you here. Ukavu is a shipwright who came to our aid during the Feat of Reeds. A pleasure. You are a member of the Third Promise's retinue, I presume? For the moment, I suppose I am. My name is Kona. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Kona, now that's a good name. A familiar name. Where have I heard? Kona? As in the second promise of Torional? To think they'd address the Dawn Servant's own son as some common retainer. Such disrespect cannot be excused. Please, take up your gun and... Oh, come on, not this again. I take no offense, so please do not dwell on it. Alright then, I shan't dwell on it. Right on cue. At least he's consistent. I understand you wish to learn about Shabruk Babil. Well, I am forbidden by the Shabrash Rash to divulge any information regarding its preparation. I would be happy to share what I know of Yak Tel's history. We'd appreciate that. In the most basic sense, the conflict between Shabral and Mamulja was one of land. Mamulja live in the lower forest, where the thick canopy obscures the sun and the soil is unforgiving to crops. This drove them to covet the upper forest, home of the Shabral, and they launched a determined campaign to seize it for themselves. Yet advantage ever favors higher ground, and the Shabral forces held the upper hand against the invaders, rebuffing them time and time again. But as the state of this village would attest, the tide eventually turned. What brought it about? Something you know all too well, blessed siblings. You must understand, the Mamulja were once a people as much at war with themselves as they were with others. The Hubigo, Bunawa, Dobro, each sought to assert dominance over the others, even as they engaged the Shabral in battle. In an effort to strengthen bonds and discourage infighting, Hubigo and Bunawa leaders arranged a marriage between their children. However, this political measure altered the course of history in ways no one could have ever imagined. It was long believed the partners of different clans could not have children together. But then it happened. A child who arrived who shared the blood of Hubigo and Bunawa both, a two-headed Mamulja. Blessed with tremendous physical strength and magical prowess, he grew into a mighty warrior before eventually arising as the first autarch, ruler of all three clans. Such qualities would dispose anyone to leadership, character notwithstanding. Under the autarch's rule, the newly united Mamulja became a force to be feared, and the war soon came to a head. I think it is best you see the results firsthand. Let us visit another battlefield from that time, and there I shall continue the tale. Southwest. Should we go get it? We can try to go get it. We'll see. It might block us off. Oh well, we're gonna have to go way past it. We'll just come back here. The Shobri. Asaha? Did? Asaha. How you doing? How you doing?
This is where most battles were fought.
Failed that nap.
Shabral and Mamulja, the Shobrit Cinderfield.
Well, it's
A
decimated.
field of cinders, indeed. How
I'm
fierce
just
their
insanely high
clashes
and
must have
tired
been.
and at my PC. Oh, hippie.
The war over these lands began after the Yorqui's departure some 500 years ago.
When did you get home from work today?
And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes, punctuated by massive slaughter.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Bali Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
Almost 4. Ooh, what time do you have to go in? You go in pretty fucking early, don't you? at 7 a.m. Okay. It's early as fuck, but not terrible.
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Nice. I much prefer that. Just hate going to sleep early. Same, dude. I actually love going to work early, so then I can have the entire night. But I also don't like going to sleep early, which is why I don't do it. I run on like 5 hours of sleep.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours! If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace!
Buff your tails and scurry off, then! Cowards like you ill-deserve the bounty of this forest.
Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance?
Can't do it. Mostly because my early days, I'm only in pallets for like 4 to 5.
You
Oh,
do not.
brutal.
And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us.
Like, just pallets of product, essentially? Holy forearms, this guy's fucking shredded!
Those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
Is this Ketten Ram? Bro, this guy's fucking
He's from across
yoked.
the ocean.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural.
Then you have to help grocery unload because everybody there is like 1 billion years old. Well, that's nice of you, but they should maybe, like, you know, split the grocery population, like add in some young folks, people they can just make do shit like that.
If any such country were to develop a taste for
Now that
Tural
no one
soil
can fucking retire
and
anymore.
bring to bear
I get
the
it.
might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then?
You definitely need
You
whippersnappers
do
for
not know
sure.
The warlords of the East. But you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest.
This is genius what he's
By
doing.
joining hands, we might create a unified front. An alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
What? You defeated the Sky Ruin?
Yeah, bitch.
Take
Of course
you
we
for a
did.
liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How the Pelu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Those strengths are born of cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
Whoa! I'm back.
And so began that legendary banquet.
That's what I'm talking about. The little dude, little chunky bird dude is a legend. Wait, I thought you were gone. Hippie, this expansion fights are fucking amazing. The Valgarmonda fight was fucking sick as hell.
One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health. And, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the Dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Chibral steamed Najul.
I got it now.
Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn servant
So they
laughed
combined,
declared once
and that's
more,
what makes Shabruk Pabil.
their flavors, he said, would be even better combined. And he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
Which is...
That's Chibruk Pibil, I'd wager.
There we go.
It is a marriage of Chibral and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation. The Dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights.
Ooh,
so delicious was
the
their
dream.
repast. In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Ignorance begets a strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Whoa.
Sorry.
What the fuck is so funny?
It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so
Oh
absurd.
no, it's all good.
It's
Baloney's
so very
here.
papa, I couldn't
Hippie made
help but
it.
laugh.
You've been in. I figured, you know, the notification goes out regardless. It's just to think they ended an age-old conflict with food. Yeah. Some spicy meat cooked in an underground oven, wrapped in fucking banana leaves.
Ignorance begets strife.
That could end a fight.
Understanding begets...
A little bit of
Now
barbacoa.
I trust you understand the significance of Chibruk Pibil and the history it has written.
Now we just gotta cook
Absolutely.
the damn thing.
Thank you for sharing the story with us. What's wrong?
Someone's following us. You'd be surprised, I've been told by multiple people and experienced firsthand how often Twitch notifications fail. Huh. Yeah, I think I don't know, sometimes I feel like they just get lost in my fucking notification center. That's why people swear by Twitter and stuff. Why, they just never fail?
Someone was there, you
Do
say?
it if you must. Yeah, someone was there. They had
Perhaps
sandals
our
on.
competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
I remember seeing the sandals.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. My phone's always just kind of sitting next to me, but I feel like when I'm home, I miss almost every single call that Morgan makes to me. But I always call her. I always just randomly check, like, a minute later. Alright, I have to pee, so I'll be right back. Oh shit, what'd I miss? That's what I missed? Oh my god. I was chasing Bean last night, doing like our usual nightly, I pretend to stalk her and like I just make the floorboards creak and I like slowly walk behind her and kind of just like freak out, you know, make her freak out and run. And I like bolted after her. And there was this little tiny fucking bit of a nail that was sticking out of our fucking hardwood floor. I'm assuming the change in temperature just kind of like forced its way out. Dude, that shit just like beveled my fucking foot. Like, just straight from like the webbing of one of my, between my toes to like my heel. Fucking nuts. Shit hurts so bad. No, it didn't get the piggies. But it stings to fucking wear socks right now. Just using up all my great ball. Hey, no, I bought a shit ton. Might as well just keep using the Pokeballs. Papa really did live up to his words. He traveled the land and learned about our people's myriad cultures. And we're doing the same now. Oh yeah, new legs. Hell yeah. Let's hear a description of the one that you wore to the DMV. Oh yeah, how long were you there, by the way? Like in total? I found some cute shit at Target. Target's like pretty aware of what's going on style-wise. Wait. Yeah, that's brutal. 663 brand new. Huh. Whoa, what the hell? Faceware is like a new slot now? Did I just not notice this? Pastelly tropical Hello Kitty with a cute pattern. Fuck yeah. Autumn colored florals. You know what? I'm like a cream white. Hell yeah. I gotta stop buying white shirts. I ruined 2 in like a week and a half eating fucking cherries. 1 second though, I'm gonna stop this. And this is where I'm gonna leave off for the FF for a sec. So, thanks for watching the FF. We'll be back later.